2D4. Chapter 2. Play it. By the time they got back, neither one of them was talking much. Buck carried the tape like it was a trophy. Kelly carried it like it was evidence. The dorm room felt smaller than usual. Books, dirty laundry, half-eaten pizza, a borrowed VCR, balanced on top of a tiny television. Buck dropped onto his bed. Beer hissed open. Buck, let's see what all the hype was about. Kelly hesitated. His hand rested on the cassette. Cold. Way too cold. Like it had been sitting in a freezer instead of someone's pocket. Kelly, I don't think we should. Buck laughed. You seriously think a VHS tape is haunted? Silence. Kelly slid it into the machine. Static. Nothing but static. Then, the picture appeared. A bedroom, cheap wallpaper, yellow-stained ceiling, one bedside lamp. Everything looked old, just forgotten. The camera never moved. It simply watched. A man stumbled into frame, laughing. A woman followed, kissing him, pulling him toward the bed. Buck smirked. Buck, so it really is porn. Kelly didn't answer. Something wasn't right. Nobody ever looked at the camera, not once, as if they'd forgotten. It existed. The woman reached beneath the pillow, still smiling, still kissing him. She pulled out a knife. Buck stopped smiling. Without warning, she drove the blade into his chest. The man screamed, then laughed. Actually, laughed. Blood soaked the sheets. She stabbed him again and again. He wrapped both hands around her throat, squeezing, while she kept stabbing. Neither one stopped smiling. Neither fucking one of them seemed interested in surviving. Kelly couldn't breathe. Kelly, that's real. The television filled with screams, metal scraping, bones cracking, wet breathing. Then, silence. The couple lay together, dead, still smiling. The image froze. Buck reached for the remote. His hands were shaking. Buck, what the hell? Before he could press a button, the television answered him. Nobody touched the VCR. The tape rewound itself, frame by frame by frame, until the dead couple disappeared, static. Then, one frame, only one, someone else, standing, behind the camera, watching. Kelly leaned closer. The hood covered its face, the picture distorted. White noise exploded from the speakers. Then, for less than a second, the figure looked directly at them, not at the camera, at them. The voice, barely above a whisper. There's more. Kelly ripped the power cord out of the wall. The television stayed on. Buck slowly stood, beer forgotten. Neither one moved, neither one spoke, because somewhere, inside the room, something else had just started watching them. Nah, man. Fuck all y'all end. Chapter 2.